Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video. And today we're going to be talking about Cruel Summer episode 8. But before we start, don't forget to like this video if you like it. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about this episode. Share this, let everybody know, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And with that being said, let's get right to it. It's August 30th, 93, 94, 95. We started off this episode with another lie. Jeanette told her dad that she only used that key one time to get into Martin's house, and we all know that's a lie. Maury, that's a lie. We all know that she's been all up and through that house multiple times just for the thrill of it. And her dad was like, if anyone finds out that you've been in that house even just once, this can come back on you. It could turn out being bad, and that's why you're going to go tell the police yourself. And she did, and she turned over the key too. We found out this when her dad, Greg, told his girlfriend, Angela, after she confronted him about his relationship with his wife or ex-wife. I don't know what they're doing out here. She was like, you told me Cindy left, but she told me that she just needed space and you shut her down. She doesn't want to stand in between two people who should be together. And Greg's response was basically, we were high school sweethearts and it ran its course. He told her, I'm myself when I'm with you. And she was like, I like this person. And she was all like, you told me that Jeanette wasn't involved in Kate's disappearance, but she had that key. And he's like, she just had the key. She wasn't involved. And I'm like, girl, calm down. What you gonna do if she was involved? What you gonna do? Anyway, Joy, Kate's mom, came strolling up into the school, went to Martin's office and was like, have you seen my daughter? And he was like, I don't know, maybe lunch. This is a big school. Have you checked the front office? Joy was like, you've been around my family enough. You know how we like to do things quietly and privately. So Martin gets on the phone and he calls someone and he's like, can you read me off all the absences for today? And of course, one of them was Kate. And Joy was like, skipping school is like another level. Maybe we should get the police involved. And Martin was like, well, if you do that, then things won't be quietly and privately. It could be considered as negligence since she's been gone all night. And she's like, you're right. I'm glad I came to you first. And Jeanette overheard all this. And when Joy walked out of the room, Jeanette followed her down the hallway all the way outside. And she was like, if you need anything, I'm here for you. And Joy was like, what would I ever need from you? She be talking all this mess. Someone needs to put her in her place real quick. So that's a theory to cross off. We now know why Jeanette knew that Kate was missing. Not because she was involved, but the only reason why she was in the hallway to overhear that in the first place is because Mallory wanted to continue with that list. Jeanette was like, summer is over, so that list is over. And Mallory was like, no, it's not. It was something stupid like videotaping all of the faculty doing something awkward. And Mallory is the only one that got caught and in trouble by it. Vince went off with Ben and Jeanette was eavesdropping. So they weren't involved in the prank. So when Mallory was in the room, she was like putting the videotape and all that kind of stuff. And Martin walked in and he was like, what are you doing? And he saw himself on tape. And so he was like, you got detention. He was shook to see himself on that tape. He rewinded it, fast forwarded multiple times. And while he was doing that, you could see Kate in the background and that freaked him out. So he snatched the tape out of the VCR and stomped on it with his big old predator foot. We also got to see how Mallory and Jeanette's friendship ended. Because when Mallory had just gotten done getting detention and yelled at by Martin, she was like, where was y'all at? To Vince and Jeanette. And Vince was like, oh, I saw somebody in the hallway. I had to bounce. I had to get out of here. And she looked at Jeanette and she was like, what's your excuse? And Jeanette popped off just like she should. And I was so happy to see it. She was like, what's your excuse for leaving me and Vince hanging at the mall when we were all shoplifting? You're a bully. Friends don't bully each other. It's whatever you want or else. What if I do want to go out and make new friends? And then Mallory was like, so you don't want to be friends with me and Vince? And Jeanette was like, I never said anything about Vince. And Mallory was like, got it. And she walked away and started crying like the little punk that she is. My theory, one thing that I'm thinking is Mallory might be a lesbian and she might have a crush on Jeanette, and she's jealous about Jeanette wanting to be friends with Kate. What do y'all think about that? Let me know down in the comments. Also, Jeanette found out some information from Jamie, and after she heard it, she went to Mallory's house and asked her for the snow globe, and Mallory's like, I don't have it no more. She lied about it. She had it under her bed the whole time. So I'm wondering, why does Jeanette need this snow globe for, and why is Mallory holding on to it? I mean, maybe because, she sucks. That's why. Jamie ruined his friend Ben's career by driving drunk. His whole arm and shoulder are messed up. He can't even lift up a weight. He told this to Jeanette when she came to visit him in the garage. He also apologized to her and told her that he meant to apologize to her last year, but things spiraled out of control and he meant the car accident by that. He also told Jeanette that on Christmas Eve, he received a weird voicemail message, and she was like, let me hear it. And he was like, no, it's nothing. She was like, well, if it's nothing, then let me hear it. And it said, till death do us part. And Jeanette looked like she knew what that meant, so that's probably why she went to Mallory's house. We saw the beginning of Vince's and Ben's relationship. When Vince was supposed to be a part of Mallory's prank, he saw Ben in the hallway and he was like, I heard you lost your mom too, because I lost mine. And he was like, we should maybe talk about it sometime. And Ben was like, well, let's do it now. And then Vince was like, right now? And Ben's like, yeah. So they went to the Beechers and they started talking about how their moms died. Vince's mom died because she was in a car accident, and Ben's mom died because she had cancer. Vince wanted to ride in the ambulance with Ben after the car accident, but Ben didn't think that was a good idea because everybody was watching. I did think the little pinky handhold was cute. I was like, oh. We saw that Cindy came back and her and Jeanette went out to eat. She brought her back a little something from Paris, but Jeanette wasn't having it. Jeanette told her that she was going to register for her GED because she did drop out of school because everybody was being a-holes to her. Cindy didn't know about this, and Jeanette's like, funny the things you miss out on when you abandon your family. We found out that Cindy forged visitation, and she also told Jeanette that she should think twice before suing a kidnapping victim, and that it's a no-win situation. And Jeanette's like, you're on their side? She says no, but tries to throw Greg into it, and Jeanette's like, don't you talk about Dad. At least he's been here. He didn't run away. And I just want to throw in that I think that Jamie has always liked Jeanette, even back in 93 in her awkward stage. They were bonding over having braces because Jeanette had just gotten her braces taken off, and he was like, nice smile. I used to have braces too. And then she tells him that she heard that Kate's missing, and he was like, yeah, she's not at school. And she was like, yeah, she's not at her house either. She was like, I thought I would just warn you because boyfriends are always the first suspects. And since Jeanette told her lawyer about the chat room, I'm wondering how all this is going to play out. I can't wait to see it. Her lawyer was like, this changes everything. And I'm like, yeah, it does. So what you going to do about it? How you going to use this information? I'm sad that there's only 2 episodes left, but we should be getting some more answers soon. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.